43 Whiskey Radio 176. Calling in QSY 545.
Hey Trevor, I have to wave at you, buddy. 43 World Radio 176 Australia. 9 Alpha Tango 791 Gulf Islands.
Hey, 9 Alpha Tango 791. G'day, Joe. How are we keeping?
It's doing good. I just finished working a station there in Queensland, Australia, and some Philippines. I have to head outside shortly to start up the barbecue. Wendy wants to barbecue, so we got to fire up that Barbie and have some hamburgers. How's everything going down there for you?
Yeah, all good now. And busy out in the garden. My daughter keeps buying plants, trees and plants for me. She's a compulsive bloody plant buyer, so I've got to find somewhere to. I've been digging lots of holes there and planting lots of trees there lately. Come on.
That's hilarious. That's as bad as us. We're plantaholics here, Trevor. And you know, we go to a nursery and we'll buy a plant that we don't really need, and then we get home and we're looking around in the garden for at least an hour or so where to put that plant because there's already too many plants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's sort of my problem there, looking for places to, creating places to put the suckers there. But anyway, we'll get that on big jobs, I guess, there. So that's what I've been doing there, Joe. And the weather's been pretty nice here the last couple of days. Had a real hot one about 4 or 5 days ago, got to about 40 degrees. And we've got, I think in, what was it, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, they're all going to be about 40 degrees. So, a little bit worried about the fire situation. We'll have to see what happens tonight.
Oh my God, is that ever hot? That's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, because 38 Celsius is 100 Fahrenheit. That is hot. The fellow I just talked to up in Ayr and in Queensland, North Queensland, he says in the last couple of days they've had 12 inches of rain. So I guess that's more like full-blown tropical up there. Says they've been having a lot of rain up in his area there. But I know where you are. It's a lot different, a lot drier.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I saw on the news there up northern Australia there in the tropical regions. I think they got 300 mils in a couple of days or something. So I don't know which is worse there, getting washed out or flying there. But that's the way. That's Australia there. Come back.
Yeah, well, it's a big country and there's lots of different climatic zones in it. Like I say to people that don't know much about Australia, man, you can go skiing. There's desert. There's tropics. There's everything there. But if you're not going to have a fire, then maybe they're just getting flooded out there. As long as they're not getting any flash floods. But hopefully you don't have any fires. They had some really bad ones down there in California. You've probably seen on the news, man. That was downright sad what happened in California.
Yeah. I saw that on the news there, and all the richies in the hills got taken out there. It's funny, they all got their swimming pools. They all got their flash swimming pools, and they're driving Ferraris and whatever. But they couldn't afford a fire pump there. They couldn't use the water out of their swimming pools there to save their house, right?
I know. You know what? That's what I would have. I would actually have a pump because it's a fire-prone area. I would have a pump. I'd have a frickin' generator, and I would be using every bit of water in that pool to douse my house to flames.
Yeah, it's just common sense there, but no, they didn't even, honestly, no one realised what the risk was or whatever, but I think there'll be a few fire pumps going in now when they rebuild there, Roger.
Yeah, can you imagine the insurance claims they're going to have? A lot of those houses are worth millions. Man, the insurance company's probably going to go out of business.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, they reckon even insurance claims down here in Australia are going to go higher due to what happened in California. Because a lot of the companies, are sort of operate in both areas, Roger.
Yeah, somebody said that to me too, Trevor. They said it's actually going to affect our insurance rates here in Canada as well.
Yeah, that'd be right. That'd be right there. They're all they're greedy companies, they like to make a profit every year. And because of climate change, they're just playing on that there. Oh, well, we're going to have to double or triple your premium just because of climate change there. So they're you're riding on the back of that, come back.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. I'm sorry, I don't believe in that climate change stuff. That's, I say, follow the dollar signs. The you know who pushes that is the politicians and then these environmentalists. But that's what it is. They blame it on climate change. A lot of those fires were actually man-made.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know how they started over there, but anyway, that's what they deal with there. It's just capitalism, mate, greediness there. Just goes on and on there, right?
You said it, brother. You know it. I think the same way, exactly. It's just greedy. And a lot of those companies, a lot of those insurance companies, it's like pulling teeth to get the money, get your money out of them too. You pay into insurance for years and years and years. When it comes time to actually collect it, then they kind of hum and haw about it.
Oh, yeah, that's what goes on down here all the time. They won't pay out on that one, or some technical clause in the contract. They try to weasel their way out of it. And if they do pay up, it's always later, and they get less and less what you're supposed to, and then it comes later, They're just playing games with everybody there. Come back.
That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. To me, it's kind of very corrupt. It's a very corrupt system. So, with those houses, I mean, thousands of, I think, or hundreds of houses burnt, and some of these things are worth millions. So can you imagine the claims? They'd be through the roof. And even, I think Australia a few years back, you guys had some really, really nasty fires down there in certain areas, and I'm sure the claims were probably up there as well there, QSL.
Yeah, that's it there, Joe, and, it's just another example of greediness there. It's a bit like that CEO of the health company, and they got taken out by the government there, People are starting to get fed up with all their bullshit and lies there, come back.
That's what it is, bullshit and lies, just like politicians. And we got some pretty corrupt politicians running Canada right now. I can't wait till Trudeau's gone. It'll be a much better place. How is the healthcare in Australia? Is it kind of like Canada? Like we don't have to pay for it. You just kind of go to the doctor and then that's it. But I know in the U.S. you have to pay when you go to the doctor, but here you don't pay.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I don't have to pay myself here. Depends on which doctor you go to. Some bulk bill. If they bulk bill over here, they call it it's covered by Medicare. But if they don't bulk bill you might have to pay 60 bloody bucks or $80 or something to see a doctor each visit. But we don't have to pay for hospitals. Pretty much the same. We don't have to. You don't go to a public hospital and you don't have to pay. You might have to pay some costs, depending on, but they're pretty minor compared to what you're going to pay in the States. But if you want, real speedy service, and probably, probably a lot of people have got private health insurance over here. Probably, I think about 45% have got private health insurance, and you've got the money and whatever, and then go to a private hospital, and you'll probably be in and out a lot quicker there, but there's a lot of gas going up through there, a lot of coins of that now, come back.
Yeah, no, not same with Canada, though. With this government that's been in power for so many years, the healthcare system has definitely gone down the tubes. There's longer waits, way longer waits, less doctors, and I heard there's millions, I heard anywhere between 4 and 6 million people without doctors. My wife doesn't have a doctor anymore. We live on a small island, so her doctor left the island, went over to Vancouver Island to practice, and there's no doctor. She hasn't had a doctor for 5 years. So whenever she needs something, she has to go to the hospital to the emergency there, QSL.
Yeah, that's what's happening over here. What's happening over here there. The same there. People who in areas where there's no bulk billing, they all just go to the emergency department there and block up the emergency department for a cut finger or something like that there, brother.
Same here, man. Sounds like the same here, man. She went to emergency, I guess it was a few weeks ago, I guess with her asthma or something like that, and she ended up waiting for 4 hours. She still never got in. There was a lot of other people waiting. She ended up just leaving. So she's got to go back in again. It's unbelievable. 4 hours she waited, and she still didn't get looked at. It's that's how crazy it is.
Yeah, Roger. It's the same down here. If you're in a lot of Melbourne hospitals, you go to the wrong hospital at the wrong time, you could be waiting 12 hours. You could be waiting 12 hours to get seen to, you know. That's just the way it is there. I'm pretty lucky up here. We've got a new little hospital, new little country hospital in the town near me out here, and every time I go there, there's no one there. There's no one there. You get seen straight away, and it's great there. Come back.
That's perfect, Trevor. And you got a doctor, I'm guessing, too. I do have a doctor, thank God. He gets me in right away, but I feel for these people that don't have doctors. But yeah, it sounds like the same kind of thing that's going on in Australia as going on in Canada. And you can get the private health care. And if you got the coin, if you got the money, yeah, it's a great thing because you'll get in right away. They'll look right after you right away. No waiting.
Yeah, that's it there. But as you say, yeah, it's going up and up every year. You know, it might be going up 3-4% every year. And so yeah, it's cost you a couple of grand a year at least to have the full cover, you know, if you want to go that way. But I don't bother. I'm pretty healthy. So yeah, I'll just do the private thing. It's on the public thing here, Roger.
Yeah, no, good for you. I go for a physical every year. I'm 60 now. I hit 60 last March. I'll be 61 at the end of March, but I don't feel it. I feel a lot younger. I just, try to live a healthy life. Not much more I can do. I mean, we're all going to drop dead at some point. So anyway, just try to live your life to the fullest and, eat healthy and enjoy life.
Yeah, that's about all you can do. All you can do there, Jazz. Yeah, well, I'll be 61 in the 1st of March. 1st of March is I'll be 61. So anyway, we're just hanging around. I've got to wait another 6 years before I can get the pension. Another 6 years. They put it up from 65 to 67 over here. And so you can be 67 to get the pension over here, which is a bit of a bummer, come on.
That's what they did to Canada. So I retired at 57 from the government. I had a parks department. I worked for the government, and I retired at 57. I took a whole year off, and but then I went back and got a part-time retirement job. So I work Tuesday to Thursday at a maintenance for a grocery store, and I'm done. I only work 6 hours, Tuesday to Thursday. 6-hour shifts, done at 11 a.m. So I collected my pension at 60, my CPP, it's called Canada Pension, but because I work part-time, I still pay into it, so it still increases. So my pension goes up. So my birthday's March 29th. I'll be 61 on March 29th, so we're basically the same age. And I started getting my first pension check, it was April 26th. So, but they did actually increase now, because I got mine early, they just raised it to 67.
Oh, yeah, Roger. Yeah, I say 65 to 67, I think you said there. What's the same as what the bill over here I did about a year and a half ago. 67, which is a bit of a bummer, because I'd sort of planned for 65. So anyway, I'm just living off my superannuation. Just living off my superannuation there, which is compulsory over here. All employers have to pay 9-10%, I think it is, superannuation on top of the wage they pay you. So that's what I'm living off until I can get my pension there, right?
Well, that's okay. That'll go pretty quick. It's only 4 years or 5 years away? Just a minute. So 61, you got to wait 6 years. And I get my government pension too. I started collecting that at 57 because I work for the government. So I get the government pension, for my company. And then I was in the union. And then I get the CPP. And then when you're 67, another pension comes here. It's called old age pension. If there's anything left. If the government hasn't spent it all by then there might be some money left for us.
That's it. Good there. I think I'll be able to make it to 67, but as long as the bastards don't put the age up again there, they keep putting it up, they might get to 66 and they make it bloody 70 there. They're trying to avoid, obviously, having to pay it out for so many people there, because there's a lot of people in Australia, they're getting to the pension age, all the baby boomers, they're all getting a pension age there, so they're trying to rope it in there by raising the age there, Roger.
Yeah, the funny thing is, you see these politicians, they keep giving themselves big pay increases, but yet the public has to wait longer now to get their pension. Isn't that funny? They're probably taking that money and giving themselves a raise, or maybe giving that money to other countries. I know Canada gives a hell of a lot of money away to other countries. And yeah, the politicians all seem to get this nice big raise, but us poor peasant workers, now we got to wait till we're 67.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit rude there, but anyway. I suppose we're lucky compared to some other countries there where you don't get anything, you don't get any pension, or a lot of countries like that, they've got no social security at all, Roger.
Yeah, that would be awful. Could you imagine? You work basically, some of these countries, you got to work till you die.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, for sure. So anyway, we're pretty lucky in that respect there, Joe. So all good. And anyway, nice mild day down here today. It's only 21 outside and sunny. And I've just been trying to get a bit of work done in the garden this morning there before these hot days come on the weekend there. And then I'm going to be stuck inside for like 3 days virtually. I might do, an hour's work or so in the morning each day, but it's going to be too bloody hot. So I've been getting stuck in there. Come back.
21 is perfect. Yeah, get your stuff done while the make hay while the sun shines. So get your stuff done while it's still kind of cool out there. 21 Celsius is the perfect temperature, but 40 degrees, no, I wouldn't want to be out in that. I've been out in that before, and that's way too hot for me, and you end up getting heat stroke or something. So anyway, Trevor, I should roll now. I got to start that barbecue. Wendy says she wants to barbecue some hamburgers, so I let her barbecue. She likes to barbecue. I'll just cook the mushrooms up and everything else and get the trimmings ready for them. So, hey, Trevor, it was a pleasure, my friend. Go dig some more holes and for your daughter's plants there. I'm sure you'll find some room. Well, like I say, we got the same problem here. Have a good one, buddy. Cheers and beers. 43 World Radio 176 Australia. It was a pleasure. We'll talk soon, my friend. 9 Alpha Tango 791 Wave. Until next time.
Good on you, Joe. No worries there, mate. You go enjoy that barbecue. Until next time, cheers and beers. We're clear.
Thanks, Trevor. Cheers.